More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. Most of you have no foundation at all. Now the trouble's with your attitude. You don't pay enough attention in class. You don't do enough work outside of it. You don't know what the word study means. You have the slightest idea. Don't you realize that mathematics is an important subject? I tell you right now that unless you get over your lazy habits and come up to the standards I've set for this class, many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester. Mr. Grimes had tried another approach.
So what's so funny? I got what I went after, didn't I? See? There's copper, nickel, wax, lead, cotton, and all the others that you need. Still skeptical, eh? Okay, mister, help me clear the deck for action, and I'll show you.
Well, so far so good. But your job is only half done.
Nickel, eh? Okay, mister, help me clear the deck for action, and I'll show you. Haven't you got any imagination?
Yeah, I think that's working. Wow. The overwhelming effect of orange. Also, hang on, I need to punch an Italian quick. Or listen to an Italian getting punched. I have no idea how loud this game is. Alright, that sounds like proper levels of Italian punching. Hello, everyone. I was away for, like, all of this, so... Let's see... Either no redeems happened, or I forgot to turn on the thing, or the ads being... Nope. The bot's on. Ads actually worked. Let's see. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Sith. The stream telling me some more. I have had... in pursuit of perfecting papal pugilism, we persist upon the pontificate precisely in the pecker, stuck in my head for, like, since the last stream.
Sith Knight 20 is first over the fence.
Thanks for being first.
Watch out for easy raider patrols.
Where
MT Butterfly Fox is second into the zone. And right into
second.
an anomaly
I love
field.
that you've just tried.
Careful on the grabby
You
centers.
just keep on trying to get second.
Staff Himmel is third. Welcome to the Blockbuster. You are not alone if there are loaves.
I think that's enough readings. Back chat, that, yeah. The second, now I'm going to work. Good luck with that. Don't die. Or do. I'm not your supervisor. But whatever you do at your job is your supervisor's issue. Not mine. But good luck with that. Yeah, beyond that, I'm tired. I wasn't going to stream, and then I'm like, and then I sat with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 open for like 20 minutes because the thing about that game is it's fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of fun stuff about it. I have enjoyed every quest I've done. All of the quests have made me travel somewhere and like a lot of talking, dialogue, and social stuff because it's a weird thing about that game. There's not a lot of fighting. Like, it's very good for that. That is one of the marks of quality. Because, yeah, it's a game about messing around in medieval Germany. Or Poland. Bohemia. That's what is named back then. Although I need to punch an Italian. That can't be, that's not the weirdest thing, but that is going in the quotes. Oh. Hold on. Need... Also, there has to be such a disconnect in the quote bot from things that are active, that are like surrounded in quotes and things that aren't, because I'm horribly inconsistent about whether I do it or not. But like, it's accurate. The only people around here to punch are Italians. So yeah, I forget what we're doing. I forget what we have done. I don't... Wait, are we just going to... God, what button is the map? Why is every single game has a different map? Alright. So we're going to Florence to get Leonard to translate the codex page. I remember. Hey, Spirit, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope that, oh, that costs money. I don't have any. I have 300, and I know technically, practically, it can be easily... Oh, hey, a chest. What's in here? I'm seeing peak of... Honestly, yeah. Oh, that, like, doubled my money. All right, we're getting the ye old taxi cab. Honestly, it amazes me and kind of disappoints me the fact that that is true. My eyes are blind. No, you're blinded because they decided pure stark white was an acceptable UI color. That is precisely the reason I'm wearing sunglasses, because god damn, who's in charge of this? I think they, if I remember right, in like Brotherhood or is either Brotherhood or at least definitely when they got to Revelations, they like did a grayscale or like grayed out the UI a little bit. Yeah, Hospital White isn't a color scheme. It's a scheme to see if you have blood or any potentious infectious materials sitting around. Not something... Although I suppose this was made in the era of Apple is the future of everything, and we will be... and everything will be white in the future, so we have to make it futuristic, and then everyone's like, hey, this hurts my eyes.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
But
I was hoping you might be able
no,
to
like,
help me with something.
3 was okay. They kind of
found another one. How exciting!
It was the last good one. They botched a couple things, and I think there was a little bit of, oh, we have so many mysteries, so many plot points to resolve, and we can't actually do any of them. Still, yeah, we're still dealing with the fallout of Apple's future design
It's not so much a design
mentality.
Just a series of sketches.
Not good.
What to make of all this?
Also, Leonardo da Vinci is probably the best.
Why not? What an
the best character in anything he shows up in. Yeah, I enjoyed 3 in Brotherhood. Never finished. I forgot to play Revelations and the rest. 4 was... Oh yeah, 4. 4, I forgot 4. 2 just has vibes. But I think 4 was a funny one because, practically speaking, Kenway spent that in a majority of the story. Like, I think... No, 4 is funny for multiple reasons. The first is a majority of that story, Kenway is just a pirate. Like, he doesn't get inducted or even care. I think he knows about the Assassin's Brotherhood for like a while, but he just doesn't give a flying fuck about it, which is the funniest thing to me. It's like, nah, this is just a pirate. He has immediately reversed engineered like most of the Assassin's techniques by just hearing a description. Also, I love that they very plainly used NPCs with a different skin, because if you assassinate any of these, the models bleed. And that is an incredible just bit of, yeah, no, we can do that because these exist for one moment and never again.
I've done it. Come quickly. Look.
But, like, the sheer apathy that he has for most of it, and how much that game is... it's just carried by how fun it is to pirate.
Would you know a way?
Is so great.
They fox. But do you know where the fox might roam?
Perhaps near the mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Yeah. I think part of it is just most of Assassin's Creed, or most of this game is very much predated on vibes. Like, there's no reason for, can loot the dummies for useless keys. If you remember, the keys are part of scrap thing. Oh, interesting. So they did, yeah, because oh. Don't worry about it. Because I remember, because it's a little bit too fast on, oh, sweet! We have the armor plating now. Oh, that's going to make everything so much easier. Oh, wait, that's... I thought that was codex pages and not reduce your notoriety. Oops. Yeah, I suppose, because, like, it gets garbage collected before you can do anything. Oh, there's a puzzle here. Is it on ground level? Can I just do this now? Excuse me, pardon me. One side. Yes, you've existed. That's what you've done to annoy me. I should get up over here, because it's just going to annoy me until I do it, and it might not even be accessible right now. Eh? No, wait, that wasn't a thing. It was just a feather? Oh, yeah. Well, if we get 50, we get, like, the best hammer. Oh, it's part of the game is not the not pre-rendered cutscene. Poison some rams you around a cutscene prompt. They go wild in the background. Sometimes whack each other with Hetsuo, just chilling with Leonardo. Oh, you're completely fine, because that is
My pouch, my money.
I don't have your
entirely correct. Like, the stuff that you can get.
Back here.
Make me.
He got like 5 feet.
I really have no interest in hurting you. Give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
Isn't there? I think there's an achievement in like the next game for throwing down some money and poisoning someone to go absolutely crazy. In-engine cutscenes are the best. I remember with all the Uncharted's that if you equipped a special costume on a subsequent playthrough, you could just get things like Donut Drake or a random enemy in a cutscene having like some emotional conversation, and it's just this absolute beef.
Meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
And the thing is, so many of these games did it precisely because it was kind of a flex. It's like, look, we don't have to do pre-rendered anything. We can just do it in engine, and it looks great. Not only are we on the roof. Nope, don't care about that. I want the map. I think we got the prompt like there, and now we're all the way over here. It's a good life we live, brother. Crash Bandicoot demolishing people in the streets of Venice below. Oh, man.
But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
It was me. Honestly, Venice is one of the bigger highlights of the game. Like, I was watching someone stream FF15, which has given me a whole lot of thoughts. And they got to the part of that game which is high fantasy Venice.
What are you
Should be
doing
safe
back
as long as
there?
there aren't
I
these.
said to keep up with me.
You're never safe. Just never. There will be a crate, and there will be a bandicoot, and there's nothing you can do. Aren't bandicoots like full of diseases? Most things are full of diseases. It's like an Australian animal, so it's either absolutely riddled with concerning ailments, or it's like riddled with concerning venom, or it's like a platypus or something. And Ezio, why? Why was that how you read that input? Or it's like a platypus where it's just both. I'm trying. Yeah, it's a platypus in both.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church. How do I join them? There are catacombs that run under the
Catacombs.
city. They will lead you to a place where you can
And
eavesdrop
I should
underneath
put
it.
on the model brightness
That stone
thing
handle.
more often,
Turn
because
it
I just
and
love
slide it down.
I just love watching my
Thank you
model
for all
get
your help, Volpe.
whited out.
Buona fortuna.
What was I talking about? Oh, right, high fantasy modern Venice, which got me realizing that like the best part of like some of the never understood why all these secret passages, actually no, like the reason the assassin symbol is on all these secret passages is just because they're also the assassin tomb challenges. But yeah, like the best part of this game is that it essentially gives you a fantasy. It feels much more fantastical than everything else because of Venice. Like, you actually no. I would say Florence is also part of it. There's enough just sheer nonsense happening in medieval Italy at the time, and the fact that by default Venice always feels like a fantasy location, because it's like, why does that exist? That shouldn't exist. And yet here we are. And there's definitely things like we've already run into like 3 fantasy nonsense things from here already. And maybe a giant squid if I can remember how to trigger that. Monteriggioni is my person. Yeah, that is a very good player headquarter. Like, it's a good player headquarters. It's a very I'm not sure how to say it, is serviceable, practical. Yeah, the Kraken. Tomb challenges are fun until the input's read wrong and Ezio eats himself from so up high. That's every part of this game. The parkour is fun until Ezio reads the input wrong and sends himself flying. So your D&D... Look, I don't know where Carrie is. I never know where Carrie is. He doesn't know where he is. He just kind of shows up. It's gone to a point where...
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
Where there's like
What do you want,
3
Ilario?
things
Mr.
that
Pazzi is
there's
paying
like
us good money to watch the
any
enemies.
type
Dead
of
won't
dimensional
try to
magic
murder
that
us.
involves the color
I can't
purple
wait to go
or
home to
bread.
Lena and tell her how much
Like
gold we
the
made
smell
tonight.
of freshly baked bread, not the one on my shoulder. And any mention to squid in a dimensional context immediately makes me think like, all right, that's either the Chaos God for the first one or Carrie and the Kraken for the second one. It just, yeah. It just keeps showing up. Which also reminds me that the way other people play D&D compared to how my group has done it is so wild. Because I hear like stories from other people playing and it's things like, oh, they had an instance where they used Zone of Truth to get a bunch of information from some bandits, and a very sensible and cool use of it. Meanwhile, my group regularly plays follow the appearances of a god around. Oh. They definitely wanted me to use the new skills I had, but you can also just run their asses down. Yeah, to the point where we never really do simple yet effective stuff, because it's like, nah, we can just follow. We know what's up. Sink submarine with immovable rod. See, that makes sense. Like, that sounds very easy to do. You just set it, and yeah, it's just set and forget. Because, like, what are they going to do? If it's going at a good enough clip, then yeah. Oh, hey, there's a chest down there. Now, I think right now the party that we're just wrapping up the story arc is one of the more normal ones, and it involves two people, the most wanted dwarf alive. My character has gotten the DM to say it's to remark on how depressing the concept is, because they walked into an anti-magic field and she immediately became smarter and more normal and sensible. A druid who is somehow old enough that by the rules of Wild Shape, saying that you have to have seen a creature you turned into, primarily turns into dinosaurs, which is concerning, but we did buy them for the promise that we wouldn't have them go on a murder spree from pawn shops. So it was surface, I set it on the subs floor and activated, then left. Ripped through the top decking. I love how many things in D&D just don't feel, or they feel like they're, oh, I wanted to, I wanted to jump in there and try to assassinate properly. How do I?
You can't cover all the angles.
There we go. That's how I block and counter. Because if you can get it right, I did this a lot.
Remember how we took out that paisan trash?
Back to the sword. It's a really narrow window, but if you can get the counter right, it's like the hidden blades are the most broken things. Yeah, D&D has so many items, it's like, wait, I did not think about that.
I'll be back with the other guards.
So I got one of our mini bosses if you suplex full fat. I remember you mentioning the Crucible. That one was a fun one. And the bonus little shout out of the twitching corpse just going in there.
I'm out base again.
Yeah, I stopped using swords the moment I got second hidden. As you should. There's not much of a reason to. Oh.
Leave me alone.
Right, there. I think it's I have to go through an upper path.
Yes. I think I got the way. Yes. I think I got the way.
I don't know where I'm going.
Run faster.
Because it feels just laggy enough. But I like that I can also see exactly where they're going to go after like the first one. Ezio, what the hell are you doing?
He's not going to get me.
Yeah, well, whenever the... Oh, yeah, the broom whenever possible. For sure.
I'm being chased.
Oh, come on! I thought that would... I thought that did it. I thought that it, like, triggered... Ah, well. Finally, we befriended his right hand helps us from time to time now. Out of sheer fear and loyalty of the alternative. Ah, well.
Excellent. There.
Come on, try.
You will tire quick with no risky strike. Wait for a good opening.
Nope. Do I actually have to...
Five.
There we go.
Let's try it again.
Oh, I picked up a thing. I don't know what I did, but we're doing this now. Charbroiler and boss was welcomed. Ah! That is a truly miserable HR situation. Okay, this is the same...
Let's end this quickly.
Yeah.
You will tire quick with no risky strike. Wait for a good...
Did I just punch his lights out?
Release me.
Okay. There we go. I am really bad at timing. And then I meet... Hey, Jurgen. How's it going? Ooh, buckshot roulette. Neat. Did I miss a stream? Probably. Was there a chest? Oh, no, there's a thing. How's it going? We're talking D&D nonsense because there's a squid. Yeah, it came in there and very long ago. Ah, that'd do it. My brain's washing.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I know that it's supposed to be...
the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore.
Duomo.
The bait's been laid, but it wasn't
I've...
His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See? We'll need to be on hand to
I
make
think
sure
this is
Juliana
probably
even gets out of
somewhat
bed for
close.
church tomorrow.
Not very close, but
what is it, Jacopo?
somewhat close to the actual
Impossible.
Medici
are too
murder.
arrogant or too stupid to even notice.
Oh, yeah.
Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
I am actively looking at you.
I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen,
100% accurate. That's true. Spirit was there. It's a first-hand source.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Because, yeah, from what I know about medieval or Renaissance era politics, it's very plausible that the Pope was like, yeah, sure, kill him.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
I love how... I love how the...
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
I love the framing device NPCs just for the fact that it's like, yeah, in a modern open world game, they'd probably have just substituted that with the protagonist muttering or thinking to themselves, or just change the tutorial a bit to acknowledge the fact, because currently playing the remaster and the difference of visual is crazy. UI is just good. The UI should be blinding. That is a pure white screen on my monitor. Shut the fuck up, Uplay. I know you weren't here when I played this the first time, and I do not like that you have somehow wormed your way back onto my PS3. That's very rude. It's like, this is questionable. There's a reason there are sunglasses on right now. Because, ow, Italian politics were especially notorious. They may name a brutal flavor of it after one of them. At least he kept his book short.
I know where Francesco will be and when.
I think The Prince is like
I overheard something.
under
They have
200
weapons,
pages.
enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
But yeah, like I wouldn't surprise if the Pope actually signed up on offing the Medicis.
What the hell are they planning? I couldn't understand
Because-
the specifics, but it involves the Medici.
Yeah,
Begins
the Holy
tomorrow
Roman
morning at
Empire
dawn.
was neither
The
Holy
Medici will all be
Roman
there
nor an
for Sunday
empire,
service.
but it was led by the Pope.
Along with the rest of Firenze. They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
I couldn't
It's
even
also a
wait for
chance
low
for me
mass.
to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi,
it will not come to that.
Also died in poverty. It's like no one. It's like no one trusted him after he published the book. In all fairness, the amount of notable Italians who got alternately exiled, actively imprisoned, or otherwise inconvenienced by the government. Hang on, I think there's something I can get there. Or just otherwise ran their mouth a little bit too much for the liking of everyone around them. Oh, hey, a chest. That was like quite a lot of people. I don't remember if it was Machiavelli or I think it might have been I think it was Dante that essentially during his life everyone in Florence absolutely hated him. But then after his death and after like the works they published got popular and became more of a big deal, it was like, hey, can we have his bones? It would be like a big thing. It'd be like a huge boost for tourism if we had his body. And I believe they gave them an empty casket, which they looked inside because they didn't trust the people who were giving it over. Saw it as empty, and then immediately realized that if they actually called them out on giving them an empty coffin, they'd have to come clean about the fact that they opened a sealed casket. Which they couldn't because, yeah, that does sound like Dante. I think it was him. And then, oh wait, I remembered another dumb Italy thing. That Venice isn't, like, not really national hero, but, like, the person they tried to, oh hey, we can climb the Duomo. This definitely won't be a massive pain in the ass, and definitely ain't the one that I remember the most for just how much of a trouble it is. Excuse me, pardon me. Nothing to see here, guards. Oh, exactly. But yeah, like Venice's patron saint, that's the word, is Saint Mark. And allegedly, for the longest time, the bones of Saint Mark lied in Constantinople, or in Istanbul, as it was under the leadership at the time. So they wanted to get them for a boost to Venice's fledgling empire's credibility. So they hatched a plan. Group of merchants would go in, or went into Constantinople, or Istanbul, allegedly under the
artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lantern on top.
were pushed into the port during a storm, stole the bones of St. Mark, packed them in pork because the Muslim custom guards would not break their tradition to look at pork because it's unclean. Is it Istanbul or Constantinople? I don't know. You're gonna have to take that up with the Turks. Yeah, massive fuck off church. And they have to point you where to start. Because I remember this one being one of the much larger free roam sections. Should have been both Florist and Istanbul when I was a kid. Oh, that's sweet. That, honestly, like that type of tourism, or being able to just go there and see what's up, is kind of fantastic. One's long gone. And now I have that song stuck in my head, but my brain's on too much of a washer cycle to actually remember the lyrics. I think it's here. Yep. Check. This is the coolest way to knock down a
now I have a way back up in case I fall.
checkpoint ladder. Except that's for like the first 5 feet. Just remember the Tiny Toons versions of it. Understandable. I have no idea how I first got that song stuck in my head. I think it was just one random day of like most things of I heard this reference so many times and I don't quite get, or I've never looked at the original thing they're referring to. So I'm going to go look at the original thing they were referring to in order to... First of all, there will be multiple. I think this was a climbing section that when I first played it, it was the point where I understood, like, oh, certain areas will just, or games will make certain areas just straight up kill you because the alternative is a very long and arduous trek back up here. Because, yeah. I think I could make some of these jumps. Like, I know I can't in the game, but it's like, it's like a little... You gotta put a little curve in the jump. I could definitely jump around that column and cut her out like a good 70% of this. And then I would end up face down on the marble floor, just kind of sitting in it for a moment, thinking I was a fool. Actually, hey, Whisper, how's it going? Oh, yeah, you're doing some 14 stuff. How was that? Making dinner but be lurking? Hell yeah, enjoy your dinner. Why did I think that was solid? That was obviously fabric. Good luck with the lurking and the dinner. Oh yeah, that reminds me. 14 reminds me, I mentioned 15, which reminds me of something I've been doing thinking about 16. In case it wasn't clear how obsessive I am, because ever since I played 16, like, I have agreed that the side quest design is kinda questionable. Like, they really dropped their ball on that one, and I could never quite like pin down what exactly I was like I had been an issue for me for that. So, I naturally did the most normal thing you could, and right now I have a list of 22 different types of side quests on my phone, ranging from, I remember the first one on the list is, I wrote it down as Altair's armor type quest, where you have a handful of keys to get a reward in plain sight, but you have to go through a majority of the game in order to get them, doing various side activities. I just got the checkpoint. Hit missions, where you are given a waypoint and told to get an item or kill whoever's there, but usually you have to just kill whoever's in the way. Just going to pull it up, because why think when I can just reference this material? Where's the up? What the fuck was that? Rockstar's Special, where you have a absolutely massive section of the map that through exploration you get to or you have to find something vaguely inside there. Alright, I guess oh yeah, I can't go. I feel like it's this, just because... Alright, back to the starting platform to try to find out where the hell... Oh, wait, I see. And then ones like go steal something without being seen. I'd read them all, but it's a list of 22 items, and most of them was just me thinking, after a while, it's just like, okay, how many different quest types and how many silly names can I give all of them? I'm quite proud of typical LA Noire traffic, which is the car chase one, because I remember there being a whole lot of car chases in LA Noire. But yeah, after a lot of thought, I'm pretty sure FF16 only has 2 types of quests. A majority of them are hit jobs. The only other type that I can remember is we can just talk about it, where you just go around and talk to NPCs for like exposition, lore dump, or maybe some assorted skill checks. But primarily it's just I think there's only 1 or 2 quests that are completely self-contained in going to talk to people, but a majority of them just follow the pattern of go to this place, kill whatever you find in there, and then come back. Like, sometimes it's phrased as going to see it or going to find an item. But yeah, like Wind Waker has more side quests, and it doesn't really have quests. I don't know, it's just weird. Because, like, it's a good game. It had good story. I enjoyed it. It's one of the games that made me feel good for buying a PS5. Because it actually felt like it used the hardware. I really think the devs need to either think a bit more about the type of side quests they can do, or side content in general, or merge with a team. Like, I'm not sure who's doing the next Final Fantasy game. I think they need more people than just the 14 devs, because I know a big pull for 16 was made by actually, I remember the 2 big pulls for 15 was, 1, we have learned from Final Fantasy 15, we will not be... Everything you need to understand the game story will be in the game. You do not need to go read a comic, watch an anime, and watch a short anime, and watch a movie. You can't... All the plot is just here from the start. Which, hilarious, but that is one of the many problems with 15. Ooh. Wait. Were there chests up there? And I was very hopeful that that was the one down the street. Well, either way, I remember I always get this viewpoint after I get that specific tomb, because you can start halfway up this giant tower. Oh, there's a chest in there. Yeah, and I remember the other one is, or the other point for 16 was just a lot of people are excited because of the dev team. I think they have good writers. I think it does show what type of games they mostly make. I don't know, that was all the thoughts I had. But also reminds me I do want to replay 15, because, like, I played that when it came out, and my perpetual blazing hot take that people will... Yeah, the MMO aspects were really leaking, and I think the side quests were kind of a victim to that. I remember there's a lot of... Like, one thing that stood out was that there was a lot of talk to person to start the quest, go 5 feet down and talk to another person, and there was a lot of, do we really have to have these 3 different nodes or these 3 different objectives, and why couldn't this be a single cutscene just to streamline it a bit? Backload. Yeah, that was another thing that it kind of ended up redeeming a section of 15 that I had a problem with. Because with 15, there's a point in the game where it's like, all right, you're in the end game. You cannot return to the open world for a while. It literally starts you on a train so you're stuck on rails until essentially you beat the game or you reload an earlier save. And at the time, I'm like, not sure about that. After playing 16, where it had the absolute whiplash of the final boss is now available, here's 5 more side quests, I'm like, oh, I actually really respect 15 for just saying, no, you're in the end game. You are seeing this through, and we are focused on this plot and nothing else. Oh yeah, still think the game's good. At this point, I think part of it is that for you to really enjoy the game, if you really love the game, you do have to be comfortable picking out some of the flaws in it and saying, like, all right, this was like a 9 out of 10. Get down here, you.
Please don't kill me. I'm not an evil man. Just desperate.
Thank you. But, because, like, there are flaws, and you can note it and give that feedback. I think the world building is excellent. If anything, side quests, and even if the format is obviously... Yeah, I did give good world building information. I think they would benefit if, moving forward, they did more show, don't tell. Because I feel like there was a lot of spaces where you could have had things where you were kind of info dumped at, where they could have rewritten the quest to show it instead of just being like, yes, this is the thing. Which poison makes them A-pose. Use that. I unfortunately don't have any of the poisons. Like, we haven't unlocked the hidden needle yet. We're early. But I agree. The poison that makes them A-pose, top tier poison. Alright. Let's go watch the richest man in Italy get stabbed.
Stay back, dog!
Ow. We'll deal with that later. Because, yeah, like,
There's Lorenzo and his wife.
there were some weak points, but it was very strong. I think part of it is that compared to 15,
There's
which
Giuliano,
was
Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco?
rushed,
There he is. And to strike.
delayed. It God, the faces hurt.
Giuliano, no!
Just He's putting up a good fight though. Because yeah, 15 started as an entirely different game under an entirely different director. As a PS3 game, like
Your day is
think
done, Lorenzo.
2009 was when it got started. It was announced 2006. Then
You brought this on yourself.
Hey.
Die! Just die already! Please! I need help!
Here, you get grabbed, you get grabbed, you get grabbed, you get thrown for some reason. Countered. Rising Tide's favorite OST and FF altogether and was most fun. Part of the many reasons I dislike getting games on release is because they always come out with DLC, and I'm always like, I just forget to buy it. Like, that is entirely it. It's like, oh, why haven't you played this DLC? Like, I never played Episode Arden in 15. I haven't played Rising Tide in 16, and it's like, I should. I would love it. But I forgot. Welcome to the Stabathon. 3 days, non-stop. Every person we stab, the counter goes up, and we stab for a bit longer. Oi! Get back here, you! Fine. You know, I got no PS5, so just waited PC release last year. It was honestly one of the better ways, a good way to do it. Like, you will get more stuff all at once. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just left. Bro's like, nope, not doing this. Final Fantasy has always had amazing soundtracks. Like,
Not now. I need help first.
the fact that it started early, like the final boss theme of 6 is just people started, or the composer started. I love how he's like, we have to go home. There is literally a doctor right here.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
We could get medical help. We have a professional right there. We passed Leonardo da Vinci's home. We have options. Stabathon, where if you're worried about reputation, just private priest and pickpocket the money. I like it. I feel like we're being funneled in a very specific way. It's just that I'm bad with directions and don't know what that specific way is. Ignore the 7. Yeah, ignore all the doctors. We can't trust those.
I'm more than capable of
This game is so funny. Like, Sunday, 45 annual Stabathon, 1 day only. Lots of blood. You understand. All right. I don't think... Am I going the right way? No. I am aggressively not. I know this town like the back of my hand. Huh. That's new. My sense of direction is so bad that every time a game requires me to navigate by myself using the context of what you should know from walking around, or assumes I know anything, it's like, no, I don't. I navigate entirely by the vibes of where there's conflict and stuff like this. Oi, quit hitting him. Or, you know, some other dudes, please.
I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
Because I forget.
All right, this way.
Oh, yeah. Is playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and there's like one section where you're given this long string of directions. It's like seven steps. Swordfish. Oh, open the fucking door. That is a much better navigate. Oh yeah, a straight line all the time. Never use roads. If I do, I am constantly checking maps. It's awful.
Why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio.
But like the moment I got to the third piece of directions in there, I'm like, even if the game tells me when I've reached one of these and it's in the journal, I'm not going to remember this. I don't want to be wandering around these woods forever. I'm
If they get inside, they'll murder
going to just look this up.
Put their own devils in power.
Then my
It's like when nowadays, whenever I'm getting like a map riddle or a navigational question, it's just like, I give up.
Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
With Unity, I spent more time off the ground than on it easily. Yeah, same. There. God, I remember it was really bad with specifically Spider-Man PS4 or PS5 and Batman Arkham City. I spent so much time just in the air. There is ads. Be back in a sec. Say that. Maybe a manta ray is just a fucked up shark? What the hell? Alright, think people game back. Or back from ads. If you had a sub, you would have probably gotten flashbang by me getting absolutely surprised by what the quote of the day was. I don't remember saying anything about calling a manta ray a fucked up shark.
Battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go,
Yeah, hell
it's
yeah.
too late. Do what you can.
Farewell, Francesco. Wait, why is that? I should just minimize tits. You know,
Your carcass will be the pie this night.
that I don't know why I keep it up in the background. Anyway, to Sith's wonderful suggestion, and now that I am not leading around a dying man. Back to the way you're supposed to play this game. Well above street level, because fuck trying to understand city streets. Like, there's... Honestly, I was thinking of this when I was replaying Ghost of Tsushima before it got... Oh, that's gonna hurt a bit. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a bit more than a bit. Before I wandered away from that one, it just became like a lot of, I should do this, and I've kind of had it with the main conceit. There is something really fun about a game that does let you power trip. Like, oh yeah, I think it made a character die via fall damage one time because it bumped. Yes, absolutely perfect. Just like, oh, I'm just going to scooch on past you, and you are face down 5 stories below. Oops. But there...
You again! Why aren't you dead? Man, slaughter him!
Many people have asked, and nobody has had a satisfying answer for that. Why am I alive? Why aren't I dead? Why am I neither living or dead? Why am I here? Better question, why are you here? That... Man, isn't... Well, I suppose it's been several years since Ezio last climbed this building, trying to figure out why his family was imprisoned. So he's gotten a little bit bad at it. Come, scraps. Hell, I tried. What was I talking about? Something like that. Oh yeah, the... Yoink! Ah! Is this going to work? Yoink! Oh, come on! Ooh, hey, a broom! I have a better idea. Oh, I can't climb with a broom. Alright, well, we're going to have to do this old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned way, I mean using a bunch of Leonardo da Vinci's gadgetry. But yeah, like, there is something fun about... I don't know quite how to phrase it. Is either... Did that guy just jump to his death? No. Don't mind me. Yoink! Of, like... I guess either engaging the fantasy or letting you be a bit overpowered. Because it's nice and fun to struggle. It's also really cathartic to have a... Oh! That worked.
Get him!
Oh, they have no idea what they're doing. Because like this, it's fun, and it also kind of works into the fantasy of being a master assassin. Even if at this point in the story Ezio is still like mid-great, he's not the best assassin. but he's the best one in Florence.
I grow tired of this game. God, finitelo!
Your guards are dumb as hell. They're trying their best. Their best is just really, really bad.
Damn! On him!
Well, I tried. I was wondering if I could get to him silently, but fortunately, these guards are very polite. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Armor's damn. Owl. There's the counter.
Guards! Guards!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
Well, that's one way. Oh, I was hoping I could... That would be so cool if you're fast enough, you could jump off and get him on... And get him in with a hidden assassination. Oh, that was awkward.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
Like, just being able to chain assassinate due to things like slight... making them lose sight of you for a second, climbing up on something, jumping off. And things like them being way confused and letting you get a double assassination off. It does kind of go into the central conceit of being an assassin. Also, I think the worst thing that... Oh, hey. There's your dead son. Naked. But he still kept the collar. That was classy of them. Had some class. I love how these the older Assassin's Creed had, like, due to a quote-unquote translation bug in the Animus software, would slip in some of the local language, either Arabic in one, Italian here, and in the later games. And I think my theory as to why they dropped that from once they left... Well, I think they still had it in 3. And then 4 was mostly Englishmen, or mostly English-speaking people. Like, there was a joke of how nobody spoke Spanish in one, and you got the tutorial for raiding a ship, which I think that was well written. That one was funny. And then I think they stopped that because either one, we have no idea how to pronounce this stuff anymore. Like, we don't have many voice actors capable of pronouncing good reconstructed ancient Egyptian. Norse reconstruction languages is a whole thing. And also, none of them sound sexy anymore. I think that was the big thing. They should set an Assassin's Creed in Spain just for the voice leaking.
I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end.
Oh yeah, it's... Honestly, when you're young and accidentally fall into a large body of water and think you're drowning, from first-hand experience, that's terrifying as fuck. There's also the Animus bug in the first game where you couldn't swim, even though in the novelization states Altair. That is hilarious, and I have mixed feelings. On one hand, I strongly believe this could have just been historical fiction, and they didn't need a framing story that actually, after After
You have
3,
nothing to apologize
the framing did more harm
I
than
believe
good.
Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths.
I think they could have still kept
knew
like
as
the
well.
ancient aliens things, even though that was
find
kind
him.
of dumb
That
as
coward
hell,
fled before we could arrest him.
and could have framed it like.
They've hidden themselves well.
So there, I don't know how many
Jacopo
people
was
know
not the
about
only
this game, but there's this game called Eternal Requiem.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the
or
plot
Sandy's
against my family
Requiem, something Eternal
their
Darkness for the
names.
GameCube.
Antonio
It's
Maffei,
cos-
Archbishop Francesco
it's cosmic
Salviati,
horror,
Stefano
where there's
D'Abagnone,
eldritch being
Bernardo
with a plot
Baroncelli.
through 2,000 years.
I
I
will
think
see my
it
uncle.
starts in ancient
He has men
Rome.
stationed in the
It ends
countryside.
at like turn of the millennium,
Before you
or
go.
like 2012 or something.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco
And-
de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it.
And it's
I've always had an interest in things.
hang
of
on,
antiquity,
brains washing.
As did your father.
Oh, so he knew. He knew.
Then consider it a gift.
He knew that Ezio's father was an assassin. But throughout the game, it is a nested story of the protagonist at the end of the line is finding all these records of ancestors or people in the common cause that had various ties and encounters with the eldritch entities, but it was all more historical. Detail that the bug is that it simulates being swarmed by bees rather than being in water. Absolutely amazing. No notes. That is perfect, and I can relate to a weird ass software bug like that. Just one that's like, why is it saying that? Why is that where everything ends? Ooh, I'm smelled. Venetian Falchion, Florentine Falchion, just better in every way. Maul. Captain Sword is a +2 speed, but deflect, meh. We're doing more deflect. That's what we want. Small weapons. Channeled 50. Stiletto. Knife. Love that there's knife. And a dagger. Wait, why is the knife better? 1, 2, -2, plus all, but I never... I should get fan braces. That's the biggest thing. And repair. And we're back down to
I know it.
to 300. We will never get more. Oh, right. It's all collection stuff. Yeah, Scarlet's kind of... Mahogany ain't bad. Crimson. Nah.
I understand.
Shit. The best... I remember specifically the dyes I enjoy the best are all in Tuscany for some ungodly reason. It's like there is nothing in Tuscany except for all the stuff in Tuscany. All right, was Arch? Oh, hey, we can get now we're broke. Whatever I was gonna do, now let's kill someone for money. Japanese value 16. Worth it. Big return on my investment. What the hell is it talking about? Who knows? I was really hoping I could just spring on him. Hey! Ah! Okay, just keep on... Nope. God, why is he so good? Well, I suppose that's why they pay him Kurt. There we go.
Take what you... I don't want to die. You can have the pouch.
You hurt someone pulling stunts like...
So, I know what we're buying. I know we're spending all this money we just got on. I will not be better. I will continue to do this. I do not regret anything. You can't... Maybe there's a reason Unity prided itself on how you could parkour to descend as well as ascend. That was needed. That was a good feature. I rather enjoyed the fact that you could do that in that game. Fortunately, there's... Wait. So you know how a lot of people, like, the perpetual complaint is yellow paint in games, which hand-holdy mechanics as to showing what you can actually interact with is literally nothing new. There used to be buttons in PS3 game, or PS1 rather, games that would tell you exactly where to go because you kind of needed it for that. It was kind of insanely difficult to tell. I have a feeling that I have found the original indicator, or the original progenitor of that. And it ain't yellow, and it ain't paint. Because primarily the ways that yellow painting has been avoided is by simply making it less jarring but still noticeable. And I've noticed, like, I say I notice like it's a big thing, but birds roost everywhere that you can do that and do a leap of faith. I'm pretty sure the original yellow paint is just bird shit. Like, now that I think about it, more and more places is like, oh, we need a natural, excusable way to point out where exactly everything in the world is.
Through many years and many shits like you.
I thought I could double assassinate. Wait. Florence is best. I love him. Excuse me while I rob this bank. For not a lot of money? Not a ton? It could have been more. Would have been nice, but here we are.
Rest in peace. Misery, violence.
Yes, San Giovanni, San Marco, San Maria Novella, and give me that. Give me that. Give me that. We are once again broke. This will be perpetual poverty, except not actual poverty, because we're doing the rich person thing where our value is actually in our estate and not liquid. Unless you're an oil baron, then well, I suppose if your money's in oil, it's not actually liquid, it's viscous. I guess the advice of the stream is grow viscous wealth. Yeah, like the best way to subtly integrate a color change, because end of the day, that's pretty much what yellow paint is. It's just, hey, here is a color that we have hopefully gotten you to associate with just this, with interactables. Usually yellow, because I'm pretty sure that a majority of playtesters needed clearer and clearer indication as to what they could actually interact with. So like, all right, bright yellow. I forgot about it. I forget about everything. I forget about everything that isn't quick selectable. There's a dude there. Feel like it'd be a garden party? Maybe, possibly. I should go get that viewpoint too. I ain't gonna be on the street until I chase him out there. Ah, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. The compulsive Midwestern urge to apologize every time you go through a crowd of video game characters. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, right. The secret of yellow paint is they just need a highlight color to cue in players that there's a thing there and it's not just background. Which, I don't know. It also does feel like a middle finger towards the people who complained a little bit too vehemently about the fact of, hey, oh, he was just on the street. That was easy. Ooh, codex page. Up and over. This is probably in a bank. All right. Do they have a defensive awning? No, they do not. This is why all of your banks should have defensive awnings over them. For this scenario explicitly. It's very important. Is there an ATM nearby? God, I wish that... Man. That would have been a great... Because I've always thought that they really needed a modern one. Defensive awning angled upwards at the right angle to make Ezio slide off of... Yeah, any Italian who hits this will just backwards long jump right into the sun. We've tested it. We've tested with Mario over... Wait, where do you go? Hey, Luigi, go check on your brother. Oh, and he's gone too. Hopefully that won't have any massive negative repercussions down the lines. Those were some of the best plumbers we had in Venice. Ancient Greece had the... Yeah, it was like a wine vending machine, wasn't it? Like you inserted the coin, it stayed on a weight for long enough to cause a lever to depress, like releasing a valve and then releasing a cup's worth of wine, which is both ingenious use of hydraulics, weight mechanisms, and just knowing the fact that your currency weighed a certain amount. It's off to assassinate. Aha! Awnings deployed. Oh no! Just that I'm a genius. Oh no! Meme. Oh, holy water. Wine, holy water, same thing, really. I think it's a miracle. Oh, that. I would be...
This is my territory.
Calm down.
You earned.
Calm down. Calm down. Anyone else need to be calmed? I can and I will continue to calm y'all. You goofy laugh as they fly off into the distance. Oh, that would...
Ezio,
It's beautiful.
God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco? Not exactly. Well, whatever your reasons,
This would
the
be
city's
such a
safe
dick
again,
move
thanks to you.
if it ever...
How may I be of
And such an asshole, or asspole.
Another page.
Actually, it would be an asspole.
Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one.
But I would
This
love
one
to do that in a TTRPG if they're I could do it with more... Because I know my current campaign that I'd like to get back to eventually. Yes, the poison blade. Damn, I didn't know they chill like that.
I just
Why
need to
good
find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing.
See, that's why hesitation's defeat.
It's all right,
Because you
Leonardo.
never know when
Do what you need to do.
when an Italian will just walk up to you and stab you in the gut, your friend in the gut, your friend's friend in the gut. Happens all the time.
I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor. Poison.
Okay, that was good animation of his putting on the blade. Just visit a doctor.
I am in your
What?
debt once more, my friend. Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
The fuck did you just say? Fortunately, Renaissance medicine is that bad. Hyperelastic anti-infiltration defensive awning. But no, that I think I can make it work if or when the next time my players try a just try to snipe someone they don't like with the defensive awning as just like they are wherever the hell they are. And it just so happens that there is a perfect awning in the way that they're putting out because it's just they want some shade. It's just nice. They don't even know there's a plot to foil. And there's some and like a check to see them like gesturing to someone or servant or whatever. They go over to the awning and it starts deploying. It's like, so you're not at the perfect shot right now. You could definitely wing him. Probably kill him. However, the person that you're hoping to double tap with isn't in position yet. You gonna take a risky shot now, or you gonna hope that they don't move through the awning? Arrow hits the awning with a cloth with an uncharacteristic clank. I wish, but unfortunately... Wait. I could throw something back in their face. Because this is also the party that managed to kill 4 dudes. And... well, I would credit them with destroying the building as well, but I did kind of do that mostly out of spite. I was planning on destroying the building they were using as an HQ anyway, but like, oh, you managed to use a shield spell in this modern urban fantasy campaign to deflect bounce a grenade back at them and caused, through a series of lucky rolls and something I was planning to do anyway, a series of explosions to take out the entire combat I had. I'm going to be spiteful. But unfortunately, guns are a thing, so it's a little bit harder than just... oh, wow, he just walked in the perfect place. So I have a little bit more to deflect than just an arrow. But I do like the idea of it plate lined, or in this case, a little Magitech, just a little shield spell on the awning. The best part is at the place where I think they'd try this, it's an old place that used to be owned by one of the players' families. So it's like, yeah, no, you knew about that. You just forgot. That's not new. That was something that your paranoid family had installed for good reason. Guess they were right. Oh, I could grab that. Awning rockets off in your general. Oh, that would also be funny. A blade of awning. A blade of defensive awning. Actually, wait. The most paranoid thing I can think of is you shoot the awning and the building you're using as a sniper's perch blows up. It's like they were truly paranoid. They mapped this out and they knew exactly where people might be. And honestly, it's amazing. I thought I could assassinate while dropping. And like, you're kind of impressed that the explosives still are good. Like, they haven't been maintained for years at this point. I think I might save that one if they try something like around that area. It's like, all right, so you would know this because it was your family's place. But are you going to do anything about the bombs in this tower? Wait, what? Yeah, beautiful landing. I did not remember how absolutely bugged this was. Like, I thought it was good about if you're in combat, you can't use a hidden blade. But, like, props to them. It's stance-based. They have to be in, like, a defensive stance to actually do stuff. It doesn't really help with difficulty, but it does help with the... Maybe this is why it feels immersive. Because you get things like if you run by one set of guards while you're being chased, they won't immediately join in until the other guards show up. No, the explosives are destabilizing, becoming much more potent. It's amazing you didn't set them off getting up there, how volatile they've gotten. That would also be fun. There we go. I'm getting the timing down. No eyes for you. No eyes for you. You? Guess what? No eyes. You? Alright, you keep your eyes for once. You keep your eyes twice. No neck. And no back. Alright. Donk. Ooh! We Dracula'd him. Alright. Oh. Wait, that would... So my theory with these traps is that I don't want to just like spring, oh yeah, you didn't know about this, but suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, disaster, absolute madness. Like, I like to give them a bit of forewarning. Like, I've had an idea for a sniper ambush where they're driving to wherever they're going as like essentially a on-the-road traveling distraction. As being like, all right, everyone roll a notice check. There's a glint in the distance. Political suicide. Remember, the Signora was working with Patsy to turn tides against her families. That'd do it. I am actively escaping you right this instance. Oh, I thought I'd avoided all damage just by landing on that woman. Alright, you guys somehow survived the exploding building. Now it's raining bricks and short. Yeah, like, that is way too... That one does feel like way too punitive of like, oh, you survived the first round of damage? Well, there's a second one coming. Because, like, even if it's realistic, I joked about it last session I had where the DM's like, well, I could use realistic physics. Or I could use unrealistic physics. You don't want me to, but I could. I pointed out, like, yeah, it's fine. It's the opposite when I'm DMing, where I could use It's realistic physics instead of the unrealistic cartoon ones I've been running this on. You don't want me to, by the way. You don't want me to bust out facts like shrapnel from exploding buildings, or things of like how in a concrete room your grenades and explosives will be reflecting off of them and being much more potent because of the shockwave. But yeah, like the idea I've had for a while that I've wanted to do is, yeah, or concussive force. Like, yes, I know your toughness from armor is this. Shockwave doesn't care. Shockwave does not actively is liquefying your insides. I could poke a straw in your high damage magic armor vest and drink you like a Caprice. Like a Caprice Sun. Hang on. Oh, 264. Yes, you didn't burn in the blast, but if you're still too close, your bones are now a sauce. Your bones are a sauce and your allies are the pasta. Where's the dude? Like, there's a type of mind... Oh. I have an idea. Do that.
Don't even think of it.
I have another idea. No way, that costs money. I don't want to. And... Ah! Get him! Oh, I have to do it while not being detected? Oops! Your bones are a sauce and your allies are thrown all over like spaghetti. Wait. Right, I forgot one of them had glycerin glands. Yeah, they better... one of the funnest things I was able to text my party about was, like, one player is just like, "Hey, I'm playing a plant person. Can I have glands that secrete glycerin? Like, that's natural, or like some sort of explosive. That's natural. That'd be fun." Like, yeah, sure. Wait, really? Yeah, go ahead. You can secrete an explosive. Your glands are full of it at most times, and you yourself are now explosive. Also, I have looked up the common loading of tracer rounds in World War II, because that's the era of weaponry we're on, and it's 5-1. Fun fact: the system we use has full automatic burst, be 5-1. So, if you get hit with automatic fire from a machine gun, you're going up in flames. So don't burn. It's better than that. I now have the ability to just detonate a player if I wish. Alright, where's this puzzle piece, or can I not? Oh, nope, that's a feather and a chest. They keep on giving me stuff to do, and I keep on having fun pointing out how they've given me more than enough rope to hang them, and how I am actively trying not to get their stupid asses killed on sight, because I find it more fun to just torture them. Wait, you're saying yes.
It's getting easier and easier to hack into.
They have been attacked.
It's like I know what data I'm looking for.
They have been attacked not only by flamethrowers, flaming tracer rounds, and tank dogs. There is so much stuff that they could have done. It's like right there. No, that's not it. Where the hell is it? There's like a cannon somewhere, right? Yeah. Nothing puts fear in infantry like a flamethrower, except for maybe a machine gun. Yep. Oh, wait, there it is. Monster do not come from... There we are. Although, I think the best thing I've done to put fear into them is I've just given them a ton of NPCs that they like, including some like most of them player character races. Some of them have stat blocks, and of the two, some of them are dating. So I have gotten texts saying, "You better not harm our favorite monster fucker," which is really funny. So recently found out during the cutscene that introduces Ezio prior to the street fight, you can go to the menu, equip Altair's outfit. He'll be visible in the cutscene. That is absolutely fantastic. Wait. I think it might be in a later game. Oh, hey, Botanic. We were just talking about you obliquely. Specifically, Steve. How are you doing? But yeah, I think there's like in Brotherhood or Revelations, you can get Ezio as a outfit. Oh, yeah. We were talking about D&D, and it came up on about how one of your party members has glistering glands, and you've demanded that I don't hurt your favorite monster fucker. Yeah, Steven. Come on, give. I've done that. I've given them so much stuff to try to hang them later. I've given them a tank. They forgot they had a tank. It keeps happening, and they keep on getting away with it. It's been fun.
After you.
Think Brotherhood Desmond a Metal Gear skin too. Fantastic. This ain't going well. Wait, I have poison. Wait, wrong one. Wrong dude. They need to get married. How? Because Stoff. You want to know who's the primary note taker and person who remembers stuff about campaigns? Me. You know who hasn't written a note during the entirety of this campaign because he's just been remembering everything he's put them through? Me. You know what they haven't been doing? Putting stuff in a group inventory and reminding them of what, or reminding each other of what they had. They've also been making some hilariously questionable decisions. Like at one point they broke into a warehouse and I described all of the artillery. There were rocket launchers, there was TNT, there was guns and ammo to the point where one of them just got a better gun. There was also power armor. They took none of this. They forgot they didn't take any of that, and instead set fire to the warehouse as a distraction. It did go up in flames, but I'm also like, hey, you didn't take anything from that. At least with effective ordnance, you could just have random cook-off. True, but that also still goes against my philosophy of I don't want to just do a rocks falls, everyone dies, or I don't want to do something without forewarning. Like I don't. Like, yeah, it would be realistic. Yeah, there's... Alright. So we're gonna try the delicate art of poison.
You have business here. Let you guide it. Please.
Wait, that...
Aren't you the same big man who whipped Antonia last week?
This worked? How? Oh, I know, but could just take out a room they weren't in. Reminder is there. True. There's options, and I found ways to torture them. I have some really fun ideas that I've been remembering because it's getting close to my turn to DM again. So there's plans. Huh, there's just a crowd there now.
Surely somebody saw something, yeah?
Florence Blunder?
What is your problem? Did your woman perform to your satisfaction?
There you go. Yeah, I've discovered my favorite stupid weapon system. Oh, is this... You know what's even better than a rapier? And even a rapier and a dagger? Is it a rapier and a pistol? Oh! That actually tracks. I've done that build, so I've done that in Night Rain because that's been all I can actually get my hands on in a run. The RNG is awful. And yeah, 2 thrusting swords is ridiculous. Like, hey, you know what's... Like, hey, I thought a man with 2 wives was supposed to be happy. No, you're thinking of a man with 2 knives. Gotta tell you, this is pretty great. Historically accurate-ish and stupidly fun. Also, oh, I can understand that entirely. You would have to build up the strength in your left arm. Like, I bet if I tried it, my right arm would get stupid tired because I don't use that. I'm not right-handed. When stabbing with one hand ain't enough. Exactly.
Go now.
We're just good.
What brings you to Firenze? Don't lose it again. Too stupid.
He just bowled over their client. Right, we're going to get out of sight of this dude. Come on. Counter me.
Measure the strikes. Be patient.
Wait, is that? Yeah, I thought I mentioned it once or twice.
Be very careful.
It was definitely in my rants on Legend of Zelda because, because Link is normally left-handed, and it annoyed me to hell and back that in the like the Wii versions, they made him right-handed just because most people are right-handed. I'm like, no, you can deal with it. I've had to my entire life. It's fine for you.
Careful, boys. He's no novice. We work together.
Yeah, there we go. In all fairness, though, there's so many rants. It's definitely hard to keep track of, and I have to hit this later. There we go. The historical account where 2 guys so mad at each other they both double stabbed each other once by running the other person through and stabbing them in the back of their dagger. One survived. That's fantastic, and I love that. Right. There we are. All right.
Back from me.
We're just gonna grab and slice. Right, beef and hit. Oh yeah. There's so much. Pardon me. Excuse me. This is somehow working. Not well, but it's working, and this has now been recognized as a public thoroughfare. It worked. No, Brett. Kiergan, I'm going to throw you. I'm going to throw you by the neck into... Wait, I have a better idea. Especially with Corpse 2.0 redesign being promised this year. I am going to stab you with every one of my knives at once. You are going to get hit with 1.4 metric Julius Caesar's worth of knives. It's going to be great. Defenestration. Yes. God, I love the English language because that is a word that exists, that needed to exist. Fair point. We now have, like, what, point 8?
Violence is never the answer. It's the solution.
We have 1/23 of the Julius Caesar. I love it. Bring it back. I'm so excited for that. Just in general, because honestly, the fact that it's only been a year since I started designing that, kind of did not expect that. It's such a quality word. It's like, and like the fact that you can search up defenestration of, and there's multiple historical events of, like, yeah, there's the defenestration of Prague. Got hit with 1.1 kilo Julius. What was it? I'm sorry, I got distracted by swords. It's a proven way to distract you, though. So, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Or, like, had a good day. I am kind of amazed that I actually am able to stream because I was fully, like, head-pounding, couldn't focus, eye vision was swimming, exhausted and stressed earlier today. And then, like, I got home and it's just like, no, you weren't stressed at all. Like, why? Why am I recovering from this? How am I recovering this? I'm usually laid out a lot more like this. Although I did get home and I had a pot roast in a slow cooker, so I immediately ate. Haven's been there, gets distracted with both swords, weird guns, weird tank. Yeah, true. There was the German transport tank. That was wild. Alright, hopefully this one will be less ridiculous than the last one. I have no idea how I was able to do that. It's like, remain undetected. Fights 20 guards in that alleyway right out of sight of the target. Congratulations. You've remained undetected. But no, like, people say that English is a mess of a language, and that's true, because it is a mess of a language that just stole every word from, like, 5 different languages, I think. Like, before it was recognizable as, like, Old English, then there was French, German, tons of loan words. It's almost entirely loan words. Some Norse, Scandinavian types of things. It's great. You like hearing about fake guns? Have interesting dueling rubber band pistol? Oh, right. That's incredible. I'm kind of amazed they didn't use a Nerf gun. Guys, I think that's the truth of it. It's not just weird weapons. It's just we like mechanisms. Yeah, there's Old English and Modern English. It just didn't die. And it's fantastic. We love it for that. It's double... How do you make a rubber band gun double action?
It's the solution.
Send this to me. Agreed, Butterfly. Like, it's a revolver? Because double action, unless I've gotten it wrong, which I probably have. So the main difference, just to describe it, a single action is fire, cock the hammer fully, fire. Double action is like you don't have to do it fully every time. I'm amazed that you can cowboy load that rubber band gun. You can put the hammer down on a chamber that doesn't have an active rubber band in it, so when you're riding around, you don't accidentally shoot yourself in the leg. Actually, rotate cylinder and fire. That sounds right. It's a single action pistol, but there's like 2 motions you have to make to fully cock it. Oh, so there's like half cock and full cock? That's... Actually, now that I think about it, I've never gone... Yep, revolver rubber band gun used in dueling by human nerds. I want whatever you have in here. It's meant to replicate an actual historical gun. Do you know, like, what style? So, like, is it a revolver? Because I would love to see a pick if you have one. Or, like, actually, you could probably... I wouldn't be surprised if you knew, like, a link to buy. Also, parry with it. No, okay, single action. Alright. That makes a bit more sense. So would it be, like... Well, it's used for HEMA, so it's definitely fencing. So it's probably like a flintlock or something. That'd be my guess, because it'd be like a dueling pistol to go along with the dueling sword. But that's so cool. Like every time I hear about some random subculture or like group or enthusiast thing, it's like, no, it's way weirder than you'd ever guess, just because people are passionate, and when people are passionate, they make the weirdest things out of necessity or just for the love of the game. Like when I got into VTubing, like hell, when I got into VTubing, I didn't even know what a VTuber was. I was just clued in on Discord reactive images and made a PNG tuber by accident. And then I learned there's fully rigged model, face tracking, etc., and then get into like, oh yeah, what do you use for face tracking and 3D models? Do you use Larudo, Snex Studio, something else that I forget? It's like there's so much stuff. I think it might be custom. Not okay. That I could also see that. Like, that does sound like something that would be a custom solution. Or, like, I know you can commission swords, so I could see it being that as well. Oh, hey, another viewpoint. I know I'm supposed to be doing a quest, but there's things on the map. I get distracted, and we're talking about... Oh, wait, there's ads.
You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to introduce you before they begin. Honestly, we're all just bursting with excitement about this brilliant new performer. We think this one will not only win every award hands down, but it's just going to win the hearts of people all over the country. Come on, I want you to meet a great new star.
Alright, in my defense, I was looking at the rubber band gun. Were the sleeve guns actual mention? Yeah, those are weird. That is a thing. We have a lot stouter. Saw that a little bit. I think it's neat that they can make them more power because they're fully geared. Yeah, honestly, I think they'd have to make it with more power just because of how you're in protective gear. Like, it wouldn't work otherwise. But I pull it up because I want to look. I think this is center. And then close that. So yeah, like, the fact that this thing is built off of a Flemish 17th century design and has just their own mechanism, like, that looks so cool. It's a dangerous fencing accessory that should only be loaded, used, and fired when all involved parties are wearing appropriate protective gear. Pistols shoot hard and should never be aimed or fired at an unarmored person or an animal. This is not a toy. Yep. Victorian late period sword. Yep, swords. Offhand. Ooh, you can get buckler. Economy. I should not be looking at this stuff. I would be tempted to get a sword. Steel is cool stuff. Yeah, in this economy, swords? Well, you gotta treat yourself, though. It's little things like a 17th century rubber band flintlock that should not be used outside of a fencing contest. Have, like, build your own rapier and you want one so bad. Hey, Botanic. Certain life events are coming up that you know about. Should you put that on a list? You have... Ooh! You've done it now. You've activated the sword nerd. You will be asked specifics about it. Please go on. I am curious. I punched a card and became notorious. Wait. Well, that worked. Run away! There's a madman on the loose. Yeah, but... Oh, wait, that was a dot. There we go. So, alright. I am buckled. Yep. Yep. There it is. Sword mentioned. Mod activated. All is as it should be. But I'm really curious. Unfortunately, Botanic, your plan is working. Oh, shoot, I accidentally hired people. I don't want to. I am growing every day more and more curious about swords. Found one as a kid in the woods, pretty sure it was a fake sword. Oh, interesting. I mean, if it was metal and... If it was sharpened, that's kind of concerning. Because, practically speaking, most swords in a modern context are, sporting equipment. Okay. There we go. Get over here. And innocent. But it's still a wild find. It's like, yeah, you find some weird stuff in the woods if people are either messing with it and then forgot about it, or they are intentionally dumping it, or just something. Because steel rapiers are super pricey because the parts are mostly interchangeable, sturdy for full sparring, and light. Yeah, that's just the truth of manufacturing. You can either get something durable, lightweight, or cheap. choose two. And even with interchangeable parts like that, the part of it's in the assembly, because I doubt you would be able to. I doubt if you got a box of rapier parts that you could just assemble it like IKEA furniture is. Although, if there was this IKEA for swords, I would be so down for that. It was metal, looked like a medieval sword, but really wasn't heavy. I'm not quite sure what the weight, well, like the weight of an average sword is. I remember seeing something floating around, like, hey, these are common swords in games and media, and how heavy they actually are. You will notice the Zweihander, only 5 pounds, about the weight of a baby. But if you swing a baby around, you're going, hey, thanks, Ace. It's there for a reason. That's the reason. This game thought pure white was a perfectly acceptable UI color. Sword's about 3 pounds. Yeah. My Rigonier sword wasn't so bad, but you can see that it's basically cut out of like sheet or CNC in its shape. Not as nice, but absolute workhorse. Yeah, there's like a quote from Disco Elysium about the person with a sword that's like, yeah, it's not forged or doesn't have a story. It came with a serial number, but it works. Which, fair. Sometimes you just need something that works. And again, sporting equipment. You can get the fancy one day. Right, put in perspective, like 10 and could swing around two-handed. Nice. You know, I think you might have been meant to go on an epic fantasy quest, and then just something happened with scheduling, and the call to adventure wasn't there or wasn't at the phone that day. So instead of being called, you just kind of found a sword. Why don't we viewers get protective eyewear? It's BYOS. Bring your own shades. If you don't want to be flash blinded because somebody thought this was acceptable in the year of your Lord 2020 whatever, that's your problem. You know, I did go on an adventure, but right, that's the problem. That's what failed in the setup. Everything happened, but they forgot to have something tragic happen to the parents. You have to have something tragic happen to the parents so you're allowed to go. That's like rule number 1 of a childhood fantasy adventure. Got the wrong memo flashed. Well, I mean, I could. The problem is my absolutely tragic lack of sex appeal. Hang on, that's being added. Also, I will have you know this hurts very much. The blight on my exposed bones. Oh. Oh, I have to tail him? I can't just kill him? How dare? For free? Yes, just for once. For free. For you. Bare, uncensored, Twitch, and breaking TOS, full frontal nudity. Although because of the massive double standard and the lack of male presenting nipple, it's fine. Nope. You didn't see anything. Oh. Anomitosis. Keep tricking me. God, tailing missions are always awful. Like, who are they for? Who likes tailing missions? Why do they exist? And why do people keep on putting them in? Like, okay, I know I shouldn't complain because, never mind, I was 12 miles away and we walked there. I decided to go somewhere without telling anyone but his little brother. Oh yeah, when you're a kid, you just do whatever. You just do stuff. You have the chutzpah for it. It's incredible. And honestly, I wish that I had both the energy and drive to just go and do things, because, yeah. Like, an interesting concept for 1 minute and 1 time. And I know I shouldn't complain, because I was complaining earlier about how I made a list of 20 extremely common mission types in games. Everything from tailing missions to car chases to go steal something without being seen. Kill all targets. Alright. Don't mind if I do. You die. You die.
There, on him. Come back here.
He won't get far. I will get him. Now.
Got him. Got him before he fled. Come on. Hit me.
Let go.
Wait. That's the last dude. There we go. He's grounded from hanging out for 2 months. Oh, that sucks. 4 was bloat from. There's even ship tailing missions. That was wild. Like, why? What would possess you to do that?
Keep him easy.
Like, it's more variety. It could be worse. It could be Final Fantasy 16, where of all the side missions of the list I made, there was only 2, and 1 was massively dominant. The other was just like a majority of them are just go here, kill this dude, or kill this creature protecting something that you need to pick up, and then leave. But like there's some variety to it. It's just like the escort mission, where they're only notable for when they don't suck. Did I just avoid damage? I think I just avoided damage by tackling a dude on the way down. I love that. Everyone's not quite in combat, and the game's like, oh yeah, you get to stab these guys for free. I've determined why. It's because the game did something smart in the player's favor. And it's like, yeah, you can get free hits so long as they're not in combat. There's an alerted state where they're aware of you, but haven't quite started fighting yet. Alright, where's the next mission? So the idea that the ship could tell you, and they somehow... God, that's the biggest part. The fact that you can... Tomato Regione. Right, good, because the chest is full. The fact that it's like something that goes out of the a concept that goes out the window the moment you think about it for more than 2 seconds. Like, I complained about this when we were doing the tailing missions in Judgment, which I gotta play more of that. It was a fun game. It just has dropped to the wayside for a bit. Where the moment you get spotted doing something highly suspicious, even if the game has no idea or there's no reason for the NPCs to think that, yes, this is someone tailing me. They know who I am. It's like everyone is extremely paranoid, but also extremely chill. Because it's like, there's a very distinctive armed man. Of course they'd be nervous around him. I have not seen that distinctive armed man for 2 seconds. He must have gone off. And then, yeah. Repeat ad nauseum until you get there. Such a fun tip. Use dead bodies to attract people to a specific spot. Sure. Alright. To collect my earnings. And also blow all my cash on upgrades. It's just... I think they have the tailing missions because they want to either have a specific vibe, or be like, oh yeah, no, you are actually a thief, assassin, whatever. You just have to, and you're doing this to engage with that fantasy.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
But they're miserable. Okay, bank. You know what? I like the bank. We'll renovate it a second time. I need 80 more.
Buon viaggio.
So, somebody in this town has the wonderful privilege of helping fund improvements to the bank. I don't know who they are. Holy shit, 10 stream streak? Incredible. Also, why? Right. We are funding donations for a better bank.
Just last month, Visconti bought 300
I suppose an easier way would be to, you know, go and find a chest. Find, like, one of the figurines around. But this is the funnier way. This run animation's so goofy. God, I know they were trying to do... Like, they were trying to give something that gave Renaissance vibes. Like, they wanted to make it clear. Threatening man slowly approaches. But also the problem is Renaissance noble finery, and thank you all for your donations. But like Renaissance noble finery and running well heavily armed does not mix. This looks so derpy. I think it looks better when climbing. But like this is fine. They could have just given him a bit more lean.
Buongiorno.
You know, just go forwards a bit.
Just, shall we take a look at the list?
Or some speed lines or something. Where were we? Oh yeah, the bank. And now we don't have to walk around pickpocketing people. They'll just show up. They will just...
Buon viaggio.
They will just come in and voluntarily give us their money.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
I want to see how much per whatever. Renovations 2,000 every 20 minutes. Nice. Collections. Only 16%. Oh, right. It's a big... Hell yeah. Big ass book, and there's plenty of big ass books behind her. Since the Renaissance, everything is stored in big ass books.
Ezio! Come in.
You gotta put all of your...
To what do we owe the honor?
You gotta put all of your stuff in big ass books if you want to be taken seriously. Alright. Rotate. Look, that's Africa. There we go. What's kind of... Australia? No. We're at the point where it's like, I know what it's trying to be. Yeah, I don't know what's correct. Yeah, that's how I'll do our... If you manage to deliver art comms in a big ass book, that would be a business all in of itself.
Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
Perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators.
Like,
One of
God,
them
if
will
I
talk
got
before he dies.
all my, I
These
would
men are
love
sure to lack Jacopo's
to
resources,
print out
which
all of the
means
art that
they
I've
will be
gotten
easier to
in
find. I will put
a,
my scouts to it
in
at once.
high quality prints
Appreciate
and
that,
bind it
Uncle.
in a
I got something else for you
tome.
as well.
Not just a book,
Codex pages.
a full ass
Let's see what we can learn.
tome.
What is this? What profit?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle.
Oh, that'd be
Mission to
incredible.
attend.
Get a model
As you
done,
wish. Now,
send a
if you
giant
hope to
book
defeat
of
these bastardi, I will need
all-
to teach you a few things.
of
Meet
all
me
the
on practice
location, like all the angles, all the like the texture atlas, the full model, every single layer on its own page. And then at the end, you just taped a flash drive in there with the actual
What
deliverable.
happens when your enemy is as
Yeah, like
well?
a game art
I
book.
don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against
I think
Templar
there might be a market for that.
And by all means, Maestro, teach me what to
I
do.
mean, it would be like
Now don't.
an extra bonus.
Bene, bene.
Ah. There,
Much better. One last time now.
there's technically a use for this. Not because you are a genius. It's been said multiple times.
Let's see it another time.
Oh, right. The I forgot about the disarmed when unarmed. This is like the primary method I've found of messing around with like the pole arms and the great weapons. Because yeah, this works on everything. Ezio is the greatest bare knuckle brawler in all of Italy. It's like, yeah, no, I can counter, kill, and everything
Once
else.
Again, you exceed my
No
expectation.
dodge at all.
Signore, we found
Signore.
Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him. But be careful. They
all
will
right.
be expecting you.
Whatever the hell that was, is done. I have a question about that. Why? Because you can pull off all those skills beforehand. There's nothing necessarily stopping you. It's just you haven't been told that, and they're so minor compared to the counter that you got initially. This dude's seal? And it was poison? Nope, this one. It's gate kept, but keeping you in the dark. And that, not even that. The options appear. The options appear when I'm in a fight on the top right above me up there. But I get you. I speak fluent typo. Well, actually, I spec it, but that itself is a typo. It's a whole thing. Yeah, it's so silly. That's what I'm saying. It's so silly. Like, why not just throw this in the... You have a whole training montage that takes place over, like, a year or more about how... That has, like, the subtext of a time skip to explain Ezio's better abilities. And like, can I get... Nope. Nope.
Perhaps later.
But why don't you just throw it in there? Could have just all you need is 2 more ways is it either just nothing, or a brief conversation between Mario and Ezio about him accepting or coming to terms or having difficulties coming to terms with the fact that his father was an assassin. There's room in it. You don't... It's enough to get you back here because the action is transitioning from Florence back to Tuscany. It's enough to just have that little conversation with Mario as a bridge for you handing over the codex, talking about the prophet, and then the mercenary comes into the office. Typing has really gone downhill over the years. Yeah, Brad has put up my 4 a.m. typing a lot. Truly a skill. I don't even think it's that bad. Like, although, Grant, I have had multiple conversations with people who are like, oh, typo. I'm like, I did not notice until you said anything. Like, you could have said nothing, and I would not have noticed. I think part of it's phones. Not as like a crotchety old man yells at clouds. I think it's just that it's easier to fat finger on a cell phone. So you get things like, excuse me, thank you. Thank you for your service. So you end up with things like just habitually misfingering things. Like, there's a handful of very standard ones that I make. Ah, Relics, thank you so much for the raid. How is, Sly Cooper. How was that? That was the Thievius Raccoonus. Also, welcome to Raiders. For anyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Brett, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old van blockbuster full of retro games. Aside, this is the coolest thing ever. My personality development stops here. Mostly play retro games, sometimes some newer ones. I also multi-character VTuber. I have a couple different forms. The one that I'm in right now is called Corpse for obvious reasons. What the heck was that noise? Something just went Borg. But my primary one that I usually in is Bread, because it's cheap, easy, free. Right now we're all wearing sunglasses, and if you have any, I recommend you put them on because we're playing Assassin's Creed 2, and some genius thought this was acceptable menu design. Sly is very fun. Stealth 3D platform for children is fun. Who would have guessed? Goes stab game. It goes very good. It goes very stabby. We are having a wonderful time making questionable decisions, and instead of fighting properly or like an assassin, we're just parrying everything. Because it's easier. Just get your blades out, stand, and bonk. God, the other day I was adjusting my hold on the phone. Some skid down 3 letters and acknowledged input as ibuprofen. I think what your phone wanted to say and what it was able to cry out with one moment of lucidity before it was dragged back into the screaming, unfeeling abyss was, I have a headache. Do you have any ibuprofen? It's had enough of you. So, I'm okay at parrying. I'm not great, but it's a lot easier in this game than most. Wait, that's an official. I can just shank him. Alright, this one... What? I think that was the one I wanted to kill. I had him targeted. This is a very silly game, made very questionably. I'll set a marker. And actually try to remember to do it before I go to bed tonight. It's understandable, honestly. Yeah, I think if phones were able to be sentient for one moment, they'd scream in horror. It's what I would do if I was sentient. Anyway.
Leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
Mood Italian, man. Leave me alone. Repair all. Poor NPC was just living his life. Not anymore. And I got 2. It was a horrible thing. I didn't mean to do it. But you should have seen it. 2 beautiful assassinations on both of them. You're full. Wrong man. Why? I am trying to tackle this pickpocket. Strike.
Oh, Cristo!
Cristo cannot help you now. Okay, Cristo is probably helping you.
I just want to eat.
There we go. Phone gain sentience. Why do I know everything? Why is there a contact named Thaddeus, not the one named Father?
What is going on here?
Why is everything full of porn? And other questions that will never satisfyingly be answered. Yeah, no, Raiders, if you have to raid and run, like, totally understand. You had a long stream full of stuff, and, like, sometimes you just have to do that. It happens. Why are there 3 contacts named Boss? Ooh, the Ember's good, the Emerald's nice, Copper's pretty nice. No, I kind of like the Dark. How many pound? A lot of money. Bone. Why must you? Imagine if you just get a call and it's from I know what you are. You answer it and it's this heavily robotic voice that just says, your body betrays your degeneracy. And it hangs up. That's it. It's art. Art, her tits are out. Artistically. That excuse of artistic nudes did not work with Amazon, and it will not work here. Where are we going? Oh, I have to leave town. See, this is why I hate the Tuscany levels. Ironically, I'm pretty sure nobody liked the Tuscany levels in this game, and it's pretty much the exact same. Ezio, how the fuck did you do that? Are you a wizard? No, you're just Italian. And it's pretty much the same reason why I should probably get a horse. I'll steal one somewhere. It's art. They're the size of medicine balls. Oh, you're only on the one side of some medicine balls? Scroll past a bit. They're the size of watermelons. That isn't healthy. They have to be in pain. Yeah, they are.
Now you die.
Yeah, come back up. Oh, hey. Stop right there, criminal scum. I thought he disappeared. Stealthiest man in Italy. Phone. Oh, the size of a house. Why? Oh, that one actually isn't for anything weird. I just had to show that one to a friend. It was so weird. God, the things you see on social media, it's just like, it's so funny because people will say things like, I don't know why Twitch is so overly sensitive about VTuber models. I don't know why there's such a double standard of why people can do all of this stuff, which admittingly there are people on Twitch that are like actually just making like stuff that you should go to OnlyFans for, and they somehow get away with it. So there is a double standard. But also, there's like there was one weekend, or there's 1 week where you tried to have, or where artistic nudity was allowed, and you took that inch and immediately took a mile. And showed everyone how willingly that VTubers were to do that. Yeah, Twitch has to be. They know how people are. Really, the big problem I have is that if you're made of meat, you don't have. It's some. God, have you heard about what the? I have no idea how we got to this, but have you heard about the person who was giving a live birth on stream, like a water birth, and the Twitch CEO was in that stream to congratulate her? So like, evidently the new Twitch meta is birth. The world is so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, you have? Oh, Ace, you haven't? Yeah, it was a whole thing. The CEO of Twitch was in this person's stream congratulating them as she was giving birth live on a Twitch stream. Which, first of all,
we found
why?
Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa.
Went to
take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields.
In all fair, the contact takes too long to cook in 9 months. Not evergreen.
Hand over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing.
It's a long con. It's 1 moment in the sun. You get 1 shot at it, and then you have to. And then you just have to hopefully ride off of that glory forever. Although I can totally, Sith, I can totally see him actively, actively in Congress testifying while watching that. Fight this bastardo. Aha! I see the way in. I also don't see why I needed those other chuckle fucks.
Men, prepare yourselves. The assassin has arrived.
I need to find a way to open the gates.
No. Dude's right here.
I warned you to stay away, assassin. You should have listened.
Oh, it's over there.
You're finished, assassin.
Rude.
You hear me? Finished.
You Templars, are we singing the same song? They should.
They pose this as like you're fighting a massive army. You need men of your own. You have to even the fight somehow.
That answers
No, you don't.
Now tell me where.
You can just blitz them right up Main Street. They'll never see it coming. Actually, they will. It's just you don't need to care. Solve the gates open.
Move! No! There! There!
Ooh! I got axe! I no longer have an axe. Axe again. What am I doing? Yeah, the things people get up to. See this being documented for decades as a not-so-anonymous assassin or the complete lack of stealth. Honestly, I even refuse to call this a stealth game, because the way stealth actually works is it's line of sight. They essentially have a line going from Ezio's head to the head of any guard in the immediate area, and if the line is not obstructed by a person, object, or whatever, it's completely valid. They can see you. The moment that line in the head stops, then they can no longer see you. Which means, so long as your head's obscured, everything... Ooh. There's a puzzle and a viewpoint here. You're hidden. It doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. He's basically Moon Knight. He wants to be seen. It's the only way to justify how visible his armor and robes are. There's no other way it makes sense. It has to be. Aha. All right. Back to nonsense. I think it wants you to be at time. It just...
Not yet.
Yeah, the game is really built off of the jank of... They haven't quite gotten the sauce down. Like, there's some... Sword. Yep. Sword. I think that one's wrong. Nope, that one has to be right, which means Samson. Oh. Eh? Sword there. Which one did I delete? Or is it powerfully wielded cut down there? I think... Alright, I'm just going with the ones that definitely have a sword. Yeah, sword and tree. Oh, right. Yeah, the one is that Attila the Hun has a sword? Isn't really notable or hard to notice. Yep. Attention-seeking assassin. My God. In the modern day, he would have been a streamer. We are all hungry for attention. Can't believe all these politically motivated killings are just done because he wants people to pay attention to him more. Go to therapy. Actually, you should probably go to therapy anyway. Both are important. Going around killing people in broad daylight, jumping off of buildings. Maniac. Absolute maniac. Huh, okay. So there's something I've heard about this game that I can kind of see a bit more now that I have the filter on my model. I think it's kind of cool that every Aryan game has a filter palette over it. What games do you think you'd niche in? Definitely multiplayer. He'd definitely be toxic if he lost, and definitely be the type to teabag downed enemies, even if he didn't do anything.
Ah, there you are.
But yeah, so each area has kind of a fog or overlay or camera color filter. And
before you go, take these.
Some of them aren't that great.
To create a distraction. My thanks, friend.
This one, I can tell that Tuscany is supposed to be green, because I've noticed that Corpse has overall had a green flare. Yes, smoke bombs. Now we've gotten... Now we've got it all. Screaming Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally see that. Just absolutely disgusting and toxic player.
Let us pray. Pray. Pray for what?
The Lord's protection.
If you think the Lord has any interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming. But please, by all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to bust.
There's an Ezio skin. Oh, that would go right to his head.
No. Is someone there?
Heyo! And you know he'd have it because it's like this is the perfect outfit.
Where is Jacopo?
At this point, I'd be more surprised. I'd be more surprised if there wasn't a skin in Fortnite. Like, it's so... On one hand, they've sold out, and I'm pretty sure they are the sole reason Epic Games as an entity exists. And... Smoke bomb. Run away! Just imagine you see someone throw a smoke bomb, it clears, and you just see them booking it across the open countryside. It's like, well... And it's this dumbass run, and they're just going. Like, I can still see you. I can't do anything about it, but I can see ya. Got the skin first thing was agree. It's impossible to take that game seriously. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Smoke bomb. Whoop, 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 whoop. He's sand crabbing. Sand crabbing. Get him. But it's like there's nothing that they won't try to collaborate with. It's like watching a desperate squirrel in heat. They're just everything. Yep. Run away! What? That was a lot of verticality on that blood. Like, I get it. It makes money. It's also really funny to see, like, Hatsune Miku shooting Peter Griffin and winning. Blood was not vertically... No, it was not. It was inspiring. I wish to have blood that tall. Actually, I wish to have any blood. Everyone makes it seem like blood is really great to have. Like, they're making blood feuds, blood packs, and here I am, bloodless. I think that means that I am okay. Wait. There was something. Oh, right. There was a weird... What happens if I buy this first? Oh.
Excellent.
I just skipped that upgrade and saved 3,000. That is amazing. How much medicine can I buy? Homer with an AR aiming a character like Vegeta. It's peak comedy. Wow, I just went from max 5 to max 15. I can't afford to fill it. God, this... Yeah, because they... Still weighing on the blood test for the nurses, like... So if I hear about a small town in the UK suddenly having a Resident Evil plotline occur to them, we'll know that that nurse was right. You really were not okay. But I love the fact that instead of doing anything custom for, like, shorter characters, or, like, not have them, they have just no... They have no chill, so it's like, yeah, just put them in mech suit. Or with the Repo semi-bots, which, first of all, the fact that Repo got into Fortnite because that was, like, the new hotness indie darling horror looter game for a moment is so funny. It's like, oh yeah, a bunch of streamers got this for a collab, and now it's everywhere. It's fantastic. Yeah, I think we're good. Especially because the way they did the repo robots is they just made them tall. Their options are either make them uncomfortably shaped or mech suit. I love it.
Disrupted. The web of history traps the girl.
Anyway,
and the evil take
will
what
this
is
puzzle
not
be
theirs.
easy or will it be embarrassing? Probably both. I can only hope. Brothers. Oh wait, I know this one. It's I think that's lined up. I just gotta line up the shit. Oh! Neat! That was the one that I remember because it took me forever. But I also remember this one being, in general, a huge pain. Also, I love how nothing this one is. It's like, oh, that moved around so much? Well, moving in the correct spot reset it, and those inner ones just don't have anything connected to them. So it doesn't actually matter. Alright. Oh, I see. It's strangulation. Like, it doesn't actually do anything. That middle one doesn't have to move. All it does is make it annoying that you have to go back and fix it. The game's funny. Alright. How does this naked person line up? I know it's technically art of great importance and great cultural value. It's also a lot of mostly naked people doing stuff. Which I suppose describes a lot of human history now that I think about it. It's largely just a lot of mostly naked people doing stuff. Anyway. And... another one. Although it is really funny to me how this was mostly a lot more challenging on a TV, on a small, shitty TV, very far away. Is that offset? Yes, that is offset. Alright, where's the hairpiece line up? Line up the male presenting nipples and rotate that till you get it.
Behold, the mark of Cain.
Sweet. Anyway. We're actually going through them at a pretty good rate. But yeah. I think that's going to be a stream for tonight. Wait, no, corpse. There we go. So let's find someone to raid, and if I turn off the system right now, let's break everything. Only one way to find out. Well, there's like a couple ways to find out, but none of them as fun as just doing it. Yeah, thanks for coming by. It was pretty fun. Let's see. Who do we have to raid? And does anyone have something about as not weird, mindless, but so I think we'll raid. We'll raid Ricky. He's playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and that sounds like a game that was released around this time, or at least similar vibes of weirdness, but it's great. Let's turn Giga Julius into a measurement. I think it's... Actually, Kila Julius would be 2,300 knives. Because if a single Julius... If a metric Julius is 23, then Kilo would be 1,000 of that. But I like the way you think. Then I'm going to have to do some math. Because a single Julius is 23 knives. That's the important part. Anyway, thank y'all for coming by. I had a great time. I'm going to clip me accidentally murking some people, some civilians trying to get another dude and then eat some nachos. Good luck.